Well, hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Automotive Insight. Today we have a 2009 Toyota Prius. Happens to be my wife's car. We were driving back from a ball game the other day, and the check engine light came on, the master warning light, basically all the shouty lights at you came on. Didn't affect any drivability really. The only thing that we noticed was that the air conditioning was coming and going. So maybe something to do with overheating. I don't know. But anyway, let's get a scan tool on it and get it figured out. So code scan shows that we got in the HVECU inverter cooling system performance P0A93 history codes. This P3000 I'm not too worried about because we had to drive it probably 20 miles to get home, so I'm not real concerned about that, and that's a history code anyway. Pending code, same thing. A bunch of stuff's just saying inverter cooling system performance, so let's go see what that looks like. All right, so we're in ordinarily basically any time that the key is on, that coolant pump will be running. And an easy check for that is to look down in here and see if you see any water flowing in it. We're gonna try to active test it to make sure that it's actually doing it. So we got no flow. So I can hear the pump running. So we probably have a bad water pump. They're pretty common. There was actually a recall on them. Some of them actually got recalled twice. But anyway, let's get to putting this pump on. So we'll start by taking this cover off. It's a bunch of Phillips head little push pin things. Don't be surprised if they don't come out. You might have to just cut them off, but now work on taking this bracket off here. It just makes it easier to get to. It's 112 here and 212s here. All right, so with a long pair of needle nose, going to get this connector off, tuck it out of the way. All right, so if you haven't done an inverter coolant exchange, now would be the time to do it. I'm not going to do it because A, this pump was already replaced under recall once, and 14,000 miles ago, I already did the coolant service on it. So I want to try to keep as much of it in here as possible. So I have both of the lines that are going to the pump blocked off, and so we'll start working on taking the hose clamps off the pump. So the pump's held on with 3 10mm bolts, so we'll get those out. So the new one comes with this new bracket. For whatever reason, you can change it or not. It doesn't matter to me. I'm not changing it, so it's my car. I'll do what I want. All right, so we'll go in with our new one. All right, we'll go ahead and get our hoses back on. All right, we'll go ahead and top our coolant off. And if you look down there, you can see that the coolant's actually moving now. So that's a good sign. So let's clear our codes, crank it up, let it run for a while, get any air out of it, and we should be done. So with the car running, we'll go ahead and get our bracket back on. The two silver ones go in the inverter and the black one goes on the body. So if you wanted to do a coolant exchange at the same time, I mean, it's not a bad idea to do. You would come up underneath the car. It's this plug right here. You can see both of your coolant lines go right into that. This is a 24 millimeter. You take it out, drain it out. This whole system doesn't hold that much. I mean, I think it holds about a gallon. But that's where you would drain it to get the coolant out to make it a little bit less coolanty. Well, anyway, guys, that's all there is to it. So parts and labor breakdown. That pump, I think, was like $211. A gallon of coolant was like $25. So you're at like $230, $240-ish in parts. I didn't look up the labor, but I think when we were doing them under recall, it was like 1.1. So I would guess that your labor is about 1.1. But anyway, that's all there is to this one, guys. Hopefully we earned a thumbs up from you. Let us know what you think down in the comment section. We have new content for you every single week, so consider subscribing to the channel. And with all that being said, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.
I'll pick you up at 8. You probably won't be awake. Call yourself an Uber, babe. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
Dude, that camera is like 100% in the way for me.
You didn't know that the camera's more important than you see?